wrong. No, it's right. Because this is a half an umbrella. People don't always have room to have a big umbrella on a deck or under, you know, something, whatever you have outside. What this can do is back right up to the wall. And that's what's so great about it. Now, I'm gonna tell you, we actually, and we'll put up the base that you can buy to go with it. You can put it in a round base if you want to, which we'll show you. We just happen to have a round base in our studio. However, there is what they call a half base, and I'll give you the item number for it. It's M as in Mary, 937.96. M 937.96. It's $38. It's on 3 payments of $12.67. By using that half base, which we'll put up and show you, the fact is that now the whole thing goes right back to the wall. There's the half base. Actually, again, the item number is M 937.96. It's one number more than the umbrella, and it's $38 for that base. So if you want to get it, that's the one. I'll remind you about that. But Jordan, let's talk about this half umbrella.
Oh, you know what? This is one of those pieces that you didn't know that you needed until you actually get this home.
Right.
So I love that this is a half umbrella. I didn't even know this was a thing years ago.
Me neither.
But it is such a thing, and it's one of those things that you definitely need. So this is 9 inches in diameter from tip to tip.
9 foot.
Oh, 9 foot, yes. 9 inches would be small. 9 foot in diameter from tip to tip, and then 93 inches, yes, in height. And what I love about this is if you don't have a lot of space, maybe on your patio or on your outdoor balcony, but you still want to have that coverage. I think it's so important that we take care of our sun, or our skin from the sun. We love the sun. I love being outside, but then I don't want to get overheated as well. If you don't have that large area, this is the perfect way to still get that shade, but make sure that the side is completely flush to your home. Now you're seeing how easy this is to crank up and down. You don't need a lot of arm muscle in that, and I love that as well.
It's really, you know, there's so many times, I loved when you said a balcony. Like I said, my daughter's deck is 6 by 6. She can't get a big, huge, you know, umbrella, but she just said to me the other day, Mom, how can I get some shade on my deck? And I said, I know just the thing. And look at the price. $26.99. Okay, let's go through colors because we have a lot of colors to choose from. This, okay, there's a peach that I have down here, but you'll see that in a moment. Then let's just go to QVC.com and go through those colors. It'll be much easier. Okay, so we have brick red right there. Then we have gray, midnight blue, more like a navy. We have mint green, peach, and turquoise. And this one that we're showing you live is turquoise. That's the turquoise color. And then this is the peach color. I'll just pick this up and show it to you. And what
Isn't that pretty?
I mean, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's just soft, it's pretty. You can do colors or you can stay very neutral. There's the item number for that half base. It's M 937.95. And it is $38. Oh, excuse me, M 937.96, and the 95 is for the umbrella. But anyway, the whole thing about this is that there's a lot of people that this fits their needs perfectly, and that's why Garden Reflections brings it to QVC.
That's right. You know, we're able to offer this attainable luxury. And so those pieces that you see that you're like, oh, I would love to have that. And then you oftentimes look at the price tag and you're like, I'll put that on my wish list. But we're able to, you know, really cut out the middleman and bring these luxury, beautiful pieces. I do want to mention about that base. You want to make sure that's filled with water, and you need a base or sand that is 68 pounds. And so that's really, really important because you want to make sure that this is sturdy into the ground. But I love that this is into the base. This is weather resistant, it is corrosion resistant here on the metal, and then it is also water repellent as well, which is so important.
You know, it really makes a difference when you can get that shade. You know, if I have to sit out on a deck with no shade, I'm not gonna go, because I really don't go out in the sun hardly at all. So, but this will work for so many different spaces, and that's why I think it's important. And again, you don't have to have it up all the time.
No.
You can put it down and no problem. But when you want it, I'll tell you, it makes a big difference when the sun hits that and creates shade for you to sit under. And all you do is just back it right up to the house, to the wall, to wherever, so that you've got the shade right there.
Yeah, now, Mary Beth, when we're talking about having this up against a wall or at your home, you know, oftentimes you might get a little overheated because it gets very hot here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Up at the top, you're seeing that there's that little
it's like a vent.
Almost like a, yes, it is a vent. And someone earlier said, oh, I thought it was just to be pretty. It is not just to be pretty, although it looks really pretty. It actually will bring a little extra wind through that vent. And so it helps you from not getting overheated.
Right.
We talked about the bistro set earlier.
Yeah, that's
this
right.
would be perfect.
Oh my goodness.
You know, under the
That would
bistro
be
set,
great.
it's just a small, perfect size for an outdoor space.
And you can see how we're turning it. So it's like if the sun, you know, starts, let's just say that's the east, okay? We started over there. As the sun moves around the house, depending upon where you have it and how much room, etc., then you can be moving it if you need to. But I want to go through colors. This is turquoise that you see up here. I'm holding the peach, and we'll show you some others. That's a mint green right there, very, very light.
Beautiful.
If you want the base to go with it, it's M93796. But here's brick red. We also have it in midnight blue, and we also have it in the gray. So you've got all the colors. I tell you honestly, it's about half price right now, even with free shipping and handling. It's one of my picks of the show. I think it's a brilliant idea, and I'm so thrilled that we could bring it to you today with Jordan in the studio. In the meantime, we've got some basket weave storage accent tables, and these tables are really nice too.